What's up, baby dolls? Thanks for tuning in to the Look What We Found podcast. My name is Daniel, and welcome to the
Show.
Yeah.
Oh, nailed it.
That was fucking
That was
good.
pretty good, dude.
I'm also here with
Louis.
Jasmine.
and welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Don't forget to hit that like.
And subscribe button. All right. Well, shit, that was crazy. What do you
I don't
got,
know how you
Jasmine?
get better than that.
Yeah. So before the show, we were talking about like if you guys would date a little person, right? I guess if we would all date a little person,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And then the topic came up if we would date a tall person.
Yeah.
By the way, would you date a little person? Probably a lot different on the female to male.
I
You
guess-
would?
Well, I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
She would.
I want, no,
It's
hold
so
on.
hard.
No, I just want
She's
you.
already dating
Hold
one.
on. I just want you to really be honest and don't try to be PC.
Yeah.
Really be honest.
Yeah.
Would you?
Would you really date a little person?
I
That's
think
all.
I would give it a shot, but I think it depends. Like if we're hitting it off, I would feel bad not at least trying. But I don't know if I could like get over all like the social stigma and stuff.
But would you even get
'Cause it's
to
a
a point?
double.
Would you even get to a point where you're hitting it off? Because before you hit it off, you have to kind of have this moment of acceptance to whatever they're
Yeah.
putting out there, right? And some people would just right away shut that shit down.
Right.
So I'm assuming a little person probably gets that shutting that shit down all the time.
At least,
Maybe.
I feel like if it's a girl, right? Girls are you want a shorter girl than you typically. So if it's just a really short girl,
Yeah.
but she's still super hot, and
Why
she's
not?
got big old boobs and a big
Yeah.
butt, it's like, well, cool. This is not that much of a reach. But for girls, they already want to date
guess,
guys
yeah.
taller.
Mm-hmm.
So to date a guy short is a reach, and to date a little person is even more of a reach. So
That's- yeah, I could see that.
Never mind.
But I think same thing kind of. If they're really hot and like we're hitting it off, maybe because also I'm not that tall. I mean, I look really tall on screen. If you guys
I was
are
gonna
watching.
say, like, you look really tall on screen.
Yeah. So, but I'm about like 5'4". So any like guys that are shorter than that are pretty short to like average
Pretty short.
Yeah.
men,
uh-huh.
right? So I don't know. I think if he was really hot, I would give it a shot. But
Really hot.
yeah.
I feel okay. All right. I don't believe her, but
Well, I would give it a shot. I don't know if I get over it. But what about a really tall girl? Daniel, you were saying that
Yeah.
you've dated like taller women. Right?
I wouldn't say I've dated all these tall women or anything.
Yeah.
One time, my first girlfriend I dated, she was a lot taller. I say a foot, and I think it's pretty accurate. At least a head space taller,
Yeah.
to where she had to lead down sideways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna demonstrate.
Yeah. That's her. And then can you do, because you did
And
you also.
She was like this.
and then
My head is sideways, and I
And-
was like this. Kind of like a rabbit.
How tall were you then? Like,
I don't know. Probably not much taller than I am now. Well, maybe I was 5. Let's say I was your height. Maybe I was
Okay.
5'4", or maybe 5'3".
okay. So she could have been like 5'8".
So she could have been like, easily. She was
Oh,
easily
shit.
like one of the tallest girls in the school.
oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
like
Okay. So what about you, Louis? Have you dated or would you date anybody like
taller.
6 foot?
No, I mean, I don't think so.
And now I couldn't
No?
do it. I would do it for fun, but I don't think I could ever be in a serious relationship where my girlfriend was that much taller.
It's
than
too
me.
much for you like to
Yeah.
get over?
It's
But they could
I-
dunk. You could do dunks
The-
with
the-
them.
Here,
the
can you
pow-
open this jar for me?
Yeah.
honestly, the power dynamic would just be she would just be way too powerful and over me and
Yeah.
looking down. You
You know
what
what?
I mean?
I know the answer, and I was telling you this this week actually, and I'll get to it right now. The answer is no, I wouldn't, and here's why. I was walking 2 days ago. I picked up food in this crowded place, and I told her as soon as I got out, there's a whole tall women in there, and one of them came right at me.
He came back and he's like,
he
"Oh,
came back
these
sweating.
women."
There's a whole lot of tall women in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then one of them was
San
walking
Antonio.
right towards me. And I was like, okay, I have to move or she has to move.
Mm-hmm.
And she was easily 6 foot. And, and she wasn't like manly looking. She had a female body,
Uh-huh.
but like,
Was a literal female.
but like just way big. And she was coming right at me, dude. And we were playing this game of chicken. And normally with the guy, you kind of go, fuck this guy, you know? I was here first or whatever. With her, I don't know what came over me at the very end. And I was like initially going like, no, she's going to move. And when we got close, dude, I just panicked and like almost gave her my asshole. Like, moved out of the way. And I was like, yeah, I can't. And so when I got out, I was.
You just went under her legs.
Yeah, I was like.
You're like, yeah.
So I don't think I have it in me to just do that all the time. Just be vulnerable, I guess. I
Would
don't
it
know.
bother you guys if your girlfriend has a bigger foot than you? Like, I just thought of that, like bigger shoes. Like are bigger than.
yeah,
Like
but
Paris
that's just
Hilton's
because
foot?
she would look so weird.
Oh yeah.
You know,
She's
you ima-
proportional.
But she's not. Because then she'd be taller than me.
Well, yeah.
So,
Well,
but-
then
but
you're
if she-
dating a tall girl.
That's what I'm
If she's,
saying.
but if she's your height and her foot is bigger than
Well,
mine,
not like yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Not
That's
like
weird.
I'm wearing like some size 10s. Like no.
Now
But-
hands,
Oh, that's the other one.
hands, I wouldn't mind as much.
Really? But you're holding
Yeah, you
ginormous
hold
hands.
those more than your like the feet thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think she would look as weird. You know?
I don't know. You're,
What
like,
about-
see a girl with these hams on her hand? Like hams.
I don't
instead of
know.
hands.
What if she like whenever she holds you, you feel like, whoa.
I mean, my hands aren't that big. You know?
what? I'm not even
If
talking
Amber's
about.
you're
hands were
just used
this
to
big,
it.
they were a little bit bigger. Would you guys notice?
I know when you shake another man's hands
Yeah,
that
you
has
kn-
manly fucking hands, dude.
Who has bigger hands?
I have,
it's
we
about
have
the
the same
same.
size hands.
Oh, so
here's
hers
one.
because hers
These
are
are meteors.
yeah. you have
Here's
some-
one.
Some hands.
Your
on you,
homie
Jasmine.
Mars.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember shaking his hand or not. It's probably been a while. But when I shook your homie's hand, I was like, oh, he has way bigger hands. And they were just
Well,
rough.
he has construction worker.
I know that he
those
does.
type of people that have muscles in their fingers. and
Exactly.
shit.
It just felt different.
Yeah.
But imagine that, like caressing your neck or something that
Well,
Amber.
now you're saying like she works construction.
Well,
and
I'm
just imagining
her nails are all
calluses.
chipped.
Well, maybe leave the construction hand, but just the power of it. Like if just, I don't know, man. I don't think it'd be a good feeling.
I'm not saying I would prefer it,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would take everything off the table. Like
okay.
the feet
Okay.
would.
Well, there you
Okay.
go.
Well, I was watching this thing the other day just to show you guys like a clip of this lady. She's 6'6", and it's about how hard it is for her to like date.
Oh, I
things
can't
like
even
that.
imagine.
Absolutely.
So, are you guys ready?
I'm very ready.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. Well, hold on.
Okay. Well, there might be
6'6".
Yeah.
6'6".
So tonight I'm going to a Christian singles mixer, and I'm hoping to meet some people who are also waiting
And
to have
she's a
sex until
virgin.
marriage.
Oh,
Hi.
and she's
Hey, everybody.
she's like 2 heads taller.
How
than
y'all doing?
everybody.
Good. Walking to the mixer, I'm feeling anxious because I've never done this before. And then I got a little bit nervous because, you know, I don't know anyone, and so it
She's
is
like
awkward.
so
She's
much
so
taller.
much
Nice to
taller.
meet you, Alicia. Alicia. Yes.
Holy shit,
God.
Nice
dude.
to meet you.
Her
Look at
shoulder
everyone,
blade.
and
Alicia
these
first
the
walked
facial
in,
expressions of
my thought is
And the
she's
angle
beautiful.
that they're
Okay.
putting
She's
right
So,
now
I
is
feel
Right.
like a lot of men
Look at how they
find
It's like
insecurity
some
Look at
camera on the
dollhouse.
in a
floor.
woman.
That's true. But look at everyone. Look at her.
I'm ready to have a family.
Well,
but
she
because
looks
I am
like
36
she's on
does
stilts.
put some pressure on me
Yeah.
to find the one
Incredible.
sooner than later.
And they put everyone's height next to the
That
names
guy's
on
the
here.
lead pastor.
All
He's
right.
5'10".
Hey, let's clap
He's
it
got
up
some
for
figuring
our
things out
very
to do.
first singles mixer. Give it up for being here. Thank you.
Oh my God.
So we are going to do just a couple of icebreakers that allow you to mix and mingle a bit. We will start off super easy, super easy.
There's no way
what
people
you're
are gonna
gonna
be
have
like,
to
"Whoa,
do
so
is
you're pretty
talk
tall."
to each
That's an
other
icebreaker.
to find out where you are on the line from shortest to tallest, shortest to tallest.
my
This is the
God.
exercise they're doing.
I wouldn't abort that
Get
fucking.
out of here. She's like,
Look at she like
"Fuck
rolling
you."
her eyes.
Oh my God, you are so tall.
Oh,
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Person? Oh, jeez.
What did you?
Are you all just one person?
You're such a
do you
dick.
think it's like little kids? Like,
Yeah,
Right,
it's-
that's what
we're
he was
not the
saying.
little rascals, asshole.
Yeah, are you
My
just one
Giant
person?
Life. That's the
Okay,
name of the
well,
show.
Yeah, it's
that's
My
an
Giant
extreme.
Life.
But would you? 6'6".
Would I date her?
Yes.
I would always date him. but I could never be in a serious.
It would bother you
relationship.
after a while.
It would just be too crazy.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah, of course I
She's
would
very
date her.
pretty, too.
If she would want to be like, yeah, you want to go out? I'd be like, yeah, for sure.
You would go out.
Yeah, of course I would go out.
Okay.
But I would never marry her.
Oh my god.
See, she went out on a date with this other guy. It was like a blind date, and they hit it off. He seemed like chill. He was shorter than her, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think what happened is he wanted to like go up to her apartment, and she said no because she's waiting till she's married. She's like
Oh.
religious, and
Oh God, and she's a virgin.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. And then
Make
she's like,
everything harder.
she's like, I'm a virgin. Just want to let you know, like we can go up, but we're just gonna talk. And he's like, oh, never mind. Nice to meet you. Hope you have a good life.
oh
Like
man.
that. So that kind of sucks, you know?
Yeah, but then like you got to just not be a virgin at that point.
I mean, that's what her friends kind of are like. You should
You
explore
just-
and do
you-
this, but she's
It's
religious.
too many hurdles to get over. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, yeah, it's a big hurdle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so I have I'm sure you guys seen this, and it's been happening a while in different places. When tourists go to these super old places that still have like monuments, and they start fucking with them, you know, the home country doesn't, you know, take that too fondly.
Right.
And the latest one that's been on the news is this one guy. I forget if he's from Australia or Russia, but he had. Anyways, his name is Ivan, and he was there with his girlfriend Haley.
Right.
I remember their names because this fuck carved his name plus his girlfriend's name on the Colosseum. And he
Oh
got
yeah, I
busted,
heard about that.
right? So this is oddly enough not American, being obnoxious. Over.
like that,
The
it's true.
American was the one that recorded him and then reported him to the authorities.
Yeah.
And he's since been, I think, arrested, and he's facing potentially like 16 years,
Fuck.
which I don't know if that justifies.
How old is he?
I forget, dude. But he's probably in his late 20s.
Late
Or-
20s.
Early 30s from the video, just seeing how he is.
That's a little too old to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And prior to that, I remember seeing something more that hits home because it was in Mexico. This lady went up the.
Oh, up the pyramid.
Oh, the
And then in Mexico, they
pyramids.
weren't fucking around, dude.
Yeah.
They started hitting her and then not saying some very
They
nice.
sacrificed to the gods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
almost did that
Took
shit.
her heart out. Was like,
And,
it was all apocalypto.
yeah.
though I wouldn't do it, I wouldn't partake in the hitting somebody, the bomb mentality. I sure would enjoy it, watching it.
Right.
I think a little bit of me would like, good, don't fucking climb up there, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, like this is whatever, insert whatever
It's common
it is.
sense, too.
But what do you guys, well, first off, do you guys feel that outrage? Like, do you share that with me? Or am I being angry always?
About the running in the Colosseum.
Just like anybody that disrespects something so old that at this point it's almost like, hey, we as humans now we want to preserve this shit because it's so old, and it leads back to when we were like just starting to come up with building crazy shit.
Yeah.
Let's keep this sacred kind of and try not to fuck it up. Somebody comes and carves their name on it, you know. That's the kind of shit. Does it bother you?
Yeah, it bothers me, but I also just think it's gonna happen.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay.
it's
You know?
inevitable.
Yeah, like it's just
Yeah.
there's people like that in the world, and they're gonna do it, and
They're
you know.
tourists. Like,
Yeah. The stuff that more makes me upset is like the current stuff, like the burning the rainforest down to graze, to make, you know, so they can have cattle graze, which has been interesting because since they've been burning down the rainforest, they are starting to discover that there were actually probably cities there.
Yeah.
As they're bulldozing it over, they're like, well, this looks like that people could have lived here. So I guess there's been some positives to it, but that kind of stuff, I'm like, come on, you know, the
Yeah, that-
rainforest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit more fucked up for sure. But I would just
Because
sometimes
these people know better, you know.
yeah,
I feel
they're
like people
supposed to.
there's some people that they're that stupid, you know. They're gonna carve their name into the Colosseum, or they're gonna climb the pyramids, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, at least like I think like come on, can't we have anything nice? Like, it's just a piece
The
of
answer is
history.
no.
You're allowed to walk through it. Like, nobody's being stingy with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, let me put my girlfriend's name that I'm not even going to see, not
Yeah.
even going to be with in a year. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't. You're right. You can't control it because think of the most annoying person you know. Just irresponsible, annoying, inconsiderate, all the bad qualities of being a person.
Can't keep a
Guess
bat at
what?
the Colosseum.
They're still allowed to have kids and raise those kids so they can become the people that go places and climb shit they're not supposed to, ride on stuff they're not supposed to. So I do get what you're saying, but if you're not, I get it. You know that it's going to happen. But what would be a fair punishment for something like that?
Or
do you think you're like, no, well, it's going to happen, you're good?
I think a fair punishment for something like that would have to be some sort of public ridicule, which they've gotten away with for the most part.
Yeah.
But I think that they should bring that type of thing back, you know?
Like the
Be-
stocks?
Like what?
Like, well, you know, like when they used to put their hands through the
Yes.
thing and throw tomatoes
Oh.
at them and stuff like that in the town square and announce what they did.
Yeah.
I think that it should be a punishment.
Ooh.
Because you should be ashamed of that kind of behavior. And so we will make you ashamed by letting everybody know what type of person you are in your hometown. So I think they should do that
guess-
that type of thing.
That seems valid. I think that
Okay.
that would
Yeah,
be
or so even some sort of marking
like a scarlet letter.
like a scarlet letter. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a little permanent, and I think people
I was
can
thinking
learn,
marking, honestly.
But that's
Depending
so
on-
but people should be able to learn and continue their life without having a permanent marking, I think, on themselves. Allow them to grow. Be embarrassed about it. Be like, okay, well, I don't want to be that type of person. It makes you think about the type of person you are.
Gotcha. I you know what? I was thinking they should brand like a Colosseum fucking thing on their ass.
Oh,
How do
And
you
you
like
went
it? Like
right,
that?
right.
Totally
Yeah.
rational.
that's a good
I
one
know.
too. Yeah, that's
I
a
didn't
good
like
one,
where you
too.
were going. I was like, he's being rational, and I'm being more
Okay,
negative.
if the Colosseum tattoo is hidden, so where only their intimate partners could see it, and like every time they got with like a new, he's like, what's that tattoo? Well,
Yeah.
and he had to explain it maybe.
I love.
I got one
Rome.
better.
He goes, I love.
No
Rome.
Right,
tattoo.
yeah, he lies.
I'm scratching it. No tattoo. If you have a home, we're gonna carve out, or we're gonna put something. We're gonna put Colosseum on your fucking house.
Yeah.
And then see how you like that, and then you figure out how to fix it. And
It doesn't carry the same weight though, because it's just your house.
I
You
know,
just
but
paint over it.
Yeah,
you know.
it's just, and
I mean,
you're-
ideally,
yeah.
I want to do the branding, but I mean, obviously, you
you
made
can
me.
do. You could do the branding.
Okay, we'll do the
You're
branding.
the ruler of this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
This is your world. You're
Yeah,
ruling right
this
now.
is- yeah, Louis World.
Okay,
yeah.
Louis World. It's a branding. Where would you brand?
I would say small. We'll have two sizes.
Okay.
You get an option.
Okay.
This one or this one.
Okay.
That's the sizes. Maybe an 1.5 inch one
Uh-huh.
and maybe a 6 inch one.
You have like a tramp stamp size one and maybe like a
The
rapper
small one?
face tattoo.
Could be, the small one could be anywhere visible. That's hands, arms, face, neck, whatever.
Now I feel like it's looking kind of cool though.
Maybe.
That's true because then it's
But
like
you have
kinda
to have it
game.
forever.
Yeah.
Now, or we put it on your ass and we'll use the big one. And you won't. You can hide from it. It's gonna suck to sit down for a few days, maybe a few weeks, but you can hide it from the world.
People would
pretty
have
much.
to know that this tattoo means that
Yeah.
somehow, right? Otherwise, it's just a cool Colosseum tattoo, and you look like a cool rapper.
That's true.
But it's not. I guess so. But I don't think these people. I still think these people would. If that was a repercussion, they would have less of it.
Okay,
And that's what we want, right? Less
that's
of
what we
it.
want.
And if you put it up there, because I saw there was a plenty people that put it up there, write their shit. They just didn't get ridiculed publicly with like this guy. In this
And
case,
I guess he is kind of getting publicly
Yes.
ridiculed because
I
of the
guess
viral.
so.
I think that's a little much.
So there's a lot of other stuff on there already.
yeah, well,
I didn't
You're
know.
Like the
excluded from-
the viral ridicule, I think is too crazy.
oh man,
You
It's
think-
like worldwide.
I
you
guess
know?
so.
It's
But don't
so
you love-
crazy.
It's global,
I-
I guess.
dude,
right?
Yeah,
When I
global
watch-
ridicule, man.
when I watch like reality shows, the first thing I do after like an episode where somebody is an asshole, I go to their to their Instagram page and I just read the comments, dude. And you're right. It's a little vicious.
Or what if you do you ever think about the people that are made into memes? Like do you ever think about like the black girl that's like, you know, the one where she's all like that's a person.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I've seen shows where like it's just a segment of them like, yeah, I'm the meme person or I'm wild and it fucking ruined my life and I had to like move
man.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That shit
It-
fucks with me sometimes.
Well,
man.
the best time for you to be that is if you're a kid, dude. Like the fucking little chubby kid that was like with the
yeah.
fist.
That's the best
He's-
time. I think that's the worst
No,
time.
Because you have no
Because-
choice over it either.
But you'll change. At least you won't look the same.
Yeah, but it's the prime time when you're going to be bullied as a school-age child. So it's going to be, at least as an adult, you can like hide or be at the office
But
where you're
can
protected
you?
by
But
HR.
I think you can't. I think you can hide eventually if you're a kid.
Like you could grow out.
you can grow out of that look.
Grow a beard.
And if you're a chubby little 3-year-old, by the time
yeah.
you're 7, you might
Yeah.
not even look the same.
That's true.
And when you're an adult, you're gonna look the same at least for 15 years if you don't fucking,
I guess.
Well,
you're
anyways,
right. I
that's-
see
that's
what
what-
you mean. I
Yeah.
see
what
what
about
you
like
mean.
the Nirvana guy, the baby?
That fool was just
how
trying
he,
to get
like, sued
paid.
because
Fuck outta
he's
here.
like they showed my wiener and there was no
Oh,
consent and, like, all
oh
that
God!
stuff,
Get out of
you
here!
know?
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And he came back like when he was.
He
an
wanted
adult.
money. Fuck out of here,
He's
dude.
like my wiener was on there and there was no consent.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Will you stop it?
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
Funny. No, I didn't.
That was
know
a few
Yeah.
years ago. Yeah, he's all grown up and he didn't, and he just wanted
It's
money.
way bigger
dude.
than that now. I
Yeah.
swear.
It was
Yeah.
cold. This
It
was
smelled like Teen Spirit. It was about my wiener.
yeah,
yeah.
more like
Like
preteen.
preteen,
yeah. We got a lot of news in the news about Zuckerberg and Elon, right?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how it started, but the whole UFC fight that they were going to do
Oh, the MMA stuff.
I was so excited about that,
Yeah.
right? And I don't know, what's your guys' feelings about these celebrity fights that are happening more and more? Like with the YouTube guy, what's his name?
Logan and Jake Paul.
Yeah, Logan.
They
and he-
both done it. The both brothers have done it.
Yeah, and celebrity fights, celebrity boxing
Yeah.
matches.
Well,
What do you guys
know
think
what?
of them?
It was ahead of its time. But you remember when there was celebrity boxing, like in Kim Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian. That's what I was
Like,
thinking
and they were,
about.
That
if
was
they
a
brought
great
that-
episode.
dude, if they brought that back, it would be a hit.
Yeah.
Forget that slap fucking show they're bringing to America now.
I don't like that.
Just get celebrities that we all, because now we got with social media, we just got so good at hating people and just judging everybody. And I'm no better. I wish I need to work on that, but fuck it, it feels so good.
Yeah.
And so when you have, let's just say, one of the Kardashians fighting like another annoying person, no matter what happens, the viewer
entertainment,
is
yeah.
gonna get, there's some sort of satisfaction.
Yeah.
So I fucking loved it.
Yeah, no, I
love for
all
that.
of these, because even the one coming up with Nate Diaz,
Oh yeah,
all of them, I'll watch all of them.
Yeah.
I fucking
Yum.
love that
They're
shit,
fucking
dude.
delicious.
I eat it
Did you
up.
guys ever watch that? Like it was Claymation, that celebrity deathmatch show.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
I'm like, there's a reason that was so appealing back then. You know, just
Yeah,
to imagine
'cause-
what it would be like.
How much would you pay to see the Zuckerberg and Elon fight?
$300.
I would totally pay $300.
That's my.
I
that's-
wouldn't have any problem.
Yeah.
It's on pay-per-view, no problem paying for it.
Nope.
I'd go in on it.
You go in on it?
Yeah, I would go in on it because I want to. I mean, those two, they train, right? If not, they're gonna get. I need the best.
Do they
of the
really? Do they
best.
train?
They train.
Yeah.
Oh,
And not only do they train,
do?
like,
They
yeah.
do, yeah.
The other day,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg was he's won competitions.
What type of competition?
Jiu Jitsu.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
I don't want to watch jujitsu.
No, but I
Yeah.
think they were talking about an actual. Now
It
there
has
was.
to be MMA, right?
Yeah, I think it's actually MMA.
Yeah.
Who do you
And,
guys think would win?
I think honestly, dude, I know that. Okay, so I read that.
And who would you guys want to win? I would like to add.
None of
Oof.
them. I would want them to both knock out somehow.
Okay,
And then,
that's
like-
not. That's you
No.
have to choose one.
I mean,
Yeah, you have to pick one.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Zuckerberg would win because he's like he looks like a cyborg. You know?
I think,
and he's a lot meaner spirited, right?
I feel like he has
He wants
no
to steal your
soul.
data.
Yeah,
he doesn't
his
give a
eyes are
fuck.
like-
Yeah. He's
Yeah, I
obviously
think
reptilian.
Zuckerberg would win too,
Obviously.
but it's because I seen him in action. But that's what I was about to say. I saw him He was rolling
yeah.
with what's the Italian American kid? There's this crazy youngster. Whatever. He was grappling with one of the best Jiu Jitsu practitioners of this time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happens when you're so rich, dude.
So who would you want to win?
Mark.
You would want Mark
Yeah,
Zuckerberg?
I think so.
Oh, I think I want Elon to win.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hands
Why?
down. Because I think Zuckerberg's a piece of shit that ended up selling up all our information without our consent and videotape you. And I think they have so much more and sold off so much more than we would ever like to know.
Well, that's what Elon wants to do
And
with
he's-
Twitter. Like, he wants to do the same thing. He just wants to, like, charge you to get a check mark, too.
But didn't he take off the censorship associated with it since the
Some.
Twitter files were released and they clearly showed that how much
Yeah.
censorship was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like that was happening so much was that the accounts were just being
Yeah.
blocked and blocked and blocked. Yeah.
Well, that definitely was happening. I just think he's gonna win also more than
He looks
anything.
so slow. Elon looks like he can't. He'd
But I haven't
"Oh."
seen
I
Elon.
think Elon will for sure lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? I
I
heard
think
he was
he'll lose.
And to what I was saying, I heard from a guy that has what's his name? I forgot, but some guy that grappled with him. He was like, he's very strong. He's surprisingly strong, and I was impressed by that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
They would
He
say
was-
that
So,
about him.
but that's the thing. They would if he's your
I'm like-
homie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll
What are you
kiss
gonna
his
say?
ass.
If somebody told me, oh, and I sparred with you, and I was like, and you're my friend, and you just happen to be this rich, famous guy, I would say shit that I think was, well, he's very technical, or
Yeah,
his timing's good.
yeah.
I wouldn't be like, well, fuck it. I mean, I can low kick him all day. He never blocks anything or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
think so. I don't. It's hard to gauge if Elon's actually good or not, because I think they surround themselves with people that just kiss their ass.
Yeah. I also don't like how it seems like every social media idea that comes out, Zuckerberg either buys it or copies it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Facebook, Instagram's better, he buys it. Then they come out with Snapchat. He just fucking copies the stories.
Yeah.
Then they come out with
Yeah.
TikTok. He makes the reels. There's no innovation there. You
No,
know what I mean?
Vine-
At least Elon has some
Yeah.
original fucking thought, at least a little bit,
I mean,
other than Facebook.
He also buys stuff from people, and he bought Twitter.
You don't
Tesla
like
wasn't
Elon
him.
for
no.
some. What is it about it?
He's annoying. He's obnoxious. And then I don't like how like Joe Rogan and all the comedy people kiss his ass so much. It's
Do
just-
they?
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's amazing.
Well, there's
so
a-
much.
But there's a reason. I think I wouldn't know, but I think as somebody that's let's just say a lot of your promotion or a lot of the shit that when you market yourself, it's Twitter or these other social media accounts, and when you're a comedian and you're saying some weird shit because it's part of your profession and you're starting to get censored, you would lean towards the person that's maybe not going to do that.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, that's
probably
true.
why.
No,
even
I
even
get it.
Theo Von's recent podcast with Roseanne
Yeah.
was, I don't know, it was taken down from YouTube, and I don't know why. But of course, Elon allowed it to be on his platform
Yes.
because
I-
why not? Just,
I would have
unless
to
it's
see it, but
some
they-
sort of like they're killing people or hate. I don't know.
He'd still probably put it up.
They
It's
seem.
like-
I don't think. I think most importantly is like if you have a difference of opinion, and the best way to kind of maybe combat that is just like you speak with somebody, and if your opinion is so true and you're right in your mind, in your heart, then you should be able to defend your opinion. And I think you should
I don't think the
defend it.
censorship is the answer.
No, because
I don't
then-
think it's going to solve any of the problems, and it doesn't allow for discussion. And when you have these discussions, there's going to be some feeling of being uncomfortable because that's what happens. Of
course.
but it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my feeling.
Yeah.
No, it's always been my feeling too, because I don't think you get anywhere by just like shutting people up. No, show me who you really are, and then just say everything you think. And then if I'm right, or whoever it may be of the opposing point of view, then you should be able to talk it out. And then as a viewer or listener, you're gonna see through the bullshit eventually, right? If what you think is so right, What are you so afraid of having a conversation?
Yeah, I agree. I think what's hard is like for things to be unbiased because everyone has an opinion whether you want to or not. So in order to like, I think the thing would be to present all these different viewpoints, but how do you do that fairly without like allowing your own bias to, play a part in what you showcase,
Are you talking about him as the owner of Twitter?
Well, in general, like, because even with Twitter, he showcases certain people that are more controversial, but he showcases them. And then it's more, you like, if you pay more, then you get your stuff on the top or whatever. So who's getting more FaceTime? Wealthy people, right?
Right. I mean,
So it's
yeah,
like,
it is the
you know.
world.
He did also cancel Kanye for a little bit, remember?
No.
He did.
After
He said I think it was, he acquired Twitter, and then I think maybe
I felt like they would be on the same side or something.
me too. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Don't they feel like they'd be on the
yeah,
same
I
side?
could be mistaken, but I'm
Magda.
almost certain
Yeah,
that
yeah.
when he started going on that like Jewish hate rampage, that's when it happened.
Oh,
After
right,
a while,
right.
it was like, all right, dude. So even he censored somebody, and he was all about, well, no, we're not going to do that. Whether he didn't necessarily, at least with Kanye, he didn't keep true to that word,
That's
but
true.
I do seem like he's a bit of a fame whore. But all of these people, what else is there for them to do? Like they have
They're
all
just
the
up there
money.
playing with their toys. You know
Then
what
they
I mean?
like,
Yeah.
He's
fuck
like,
it.
I'll fucking buy it.
Yeah, why not? It's fucking crazy. But
Okay,
anyways,
so do you guys know what Threads is?
from what I understand, it's a competitor for Twitter, right? In this, maybe not directly created to be a competitor, but it's like Twitter where you post thoughts and just it's usually in the form of a text, right?
Yeah, I feel like Twitter's so big and like I'm just not a part of it at all.
Yeah,
I don't know how to use it.
I don't know how to use it either.
No one I know is on it really, except Louis kind of on it.
I got it when we first started doing this, and I was like, maybe have
we
a
can
Twitter.
find something on
But
Twitter.
there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of football.
It's massive,
always,
though, man. It's a massive.
That's crazy.
How many people use it, and I
Yeah.
just don't seem to know anybody.
But then
that does.
I never understood. So you just have notifications because I have them turned off. I'm never really on it, and I know that some people will just get in trouble for a tweet. And I was like, if this wasn't on Instagram, I wouldn't find out about the tweet.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
You know what's funny though?
I don't know.
I do have friends that use it. I don't use it because I don't know how to. Like Instagram is enough for me. It's too much already. You know. But they have been like, like, I had an argument with somebody or we had a falling out or whatever, and they're like, oh, that's why this person was posting all of these moody tweets or was tweeting all this stuff out, and they'll like connect the dots with, oh, that's why they were saying the world is a dark abyss. Everybody hates
I
me.
fucking
You know what I
hate
mean?
those type of breadcrumb
Yeah,
posts.
so
Yeah,
it's
those
like-
phishing ones.
Yeah, so that's kind of like interesting, like to hear other people actually use it to just put out random little tidbits of how they're doing, and then people text back, "Are you okay?" You know, like
Yeah,
I saw your tweet.
That's the worst.
Oh
If that's
my
what
God.
it's used for, we should shut it down.
Yeah, shut
Yeah,
it down.
yeah,
But
yeah.
have you explored it?
Yeah, I've tried. Yeah, I try to.
The threads?
What do you mean the Threads?
The new app.
Oh,
Yeah,
Threads.
let's
No,
go
no,
with the
no,
new
no,
one.
no. I
Do you
haven't.
know?
No, I don't know.
You don't know
I
anything.
just know that it was. I know that it was the fastest user accumulation, up to 10 million
Yeah.
users
Yeah.
in the history, even more than ChatGPT. I know that
Fuck,
it's
that's crazy.
extremely popular.
Do you guys
somehow.
think we'll start using it somehow, like get roped into it? At this
I
point?
almost
don't
did it
know.
just to talk about it, honestly.
Maybe
but I
we
was
should
like-
try it, and then
Okay, I will try it by the next episode.
You think
and
it's
then-
gonna catch on? I was wondering the same thing.
because Instagram caught on, and I was like, no, and then I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
Facebook.
well,
Yeah.
I was like, I can only use one thing at a time, but now I don't use Facebook. So.
Nah, I know, and Facebook
You
is
know?
fucking
But
tumbleweeds,
it
man.
even I honestly when I saw Facebook, I was like, this is inferior to
MySpace. MySpace was the shit.
I thought so too, and I don't
Yeah.
know why it won.
Why did everyone go over to Facebook?
I
I
have
didn't
no
fucking
idea.
get it either. I was like, this is so fucking
Oh,
boring.
I know why. Because it's exclusive.
Oh,
At the beginning,
that you need to-
people want what they can't fucking have. We just
It
fucking want it.
was?
These are so hard to get. Oh, I fucking got the last ones. You always hear people say, whatever it is. And Facebook initially was only for Ivy League schools.
Right.
What else? We would If you called me in about fucking 17 years, dude, and you told me, guess where Eli got into, and he got into Harvard, dude,
Oh my
and it's
gosh.
all paid for, I would be like, fuck yes, because why? Exclusivity. Not everybody gets into fucking Harvard, so not everybody got to use Facebook, and then it was like, oh, now
By the time I got to it, it was not exclusive.
it was not exclusivity anymore.
because I didn't know
But it was
anything
this new
about
thing.
it. Yeah.
It was. I remember that. I remember like being like already like a young adult, and you're like, oh fuck, you
Did
know.
you guys ever were you guys ever part of the Tumblr era? Was that your guys' thing or no?
I heard about it, but I didn't know
Same.
what it
No.
was.
Same.
Just
I know that
photos.
Amber had a Tumblr. And she
Whoa.
would like write stuff on there.
Yeah, it was
Whoa.
like,
It's like a blog.
scrapbook blog thing. I had a
Oh,
friend
yeah.
who was like Tumblr famous, so he would get like it was back in the day where people had the haircuts like the emo haircuts.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like feathered hair, and then they would like write stuff on their hand, and it's like, ooh,
Is
this
that
is
what
for
he would do?
Kara. It's and he had
God.
like 20,000 friends or all this
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Yeah, he was like,
I had one for it was I did a podcast
Oh, that's right.
Whoa.
before like it was. But I was like, how is there? I asked my brother, is there somewhere I can put this podcast on?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, there's something called Tumblr. So I think I made like 2 episodes.
whoa,
Yeah,
you should
but
check
like,
back.
Nobody, you know.
Look it up again.
Yeah.
Oh man, just a bunch of racist shit. He's saying.
Be who you want to be, man.
Yeah.
That's what
Wild power. I was like, whoa, dude. What else you guys got?
I think
I think
that's
we're
all the time
time,
we
yeah.
got.
Okay. Pull up the baby doll.
Okay, we should do the BabyDoll in a barbershop harmony
Oh shit.
style. Just like we did at the beginning. All right, guys. The BabyDoll of the week is Oh, that's
we'll get it on the outro.
that was horrible. All right, the BabyDoll of the week is this social worker right here that Louis is looking at by himself. I thought we were going to plug it in, but
Oh, my bad.
all right, so what we would be watching is this social worker bringing back the childhood and nursing home residents through these fun games. So the social worker literally sits around and he makes these super creative games out
so
of just
cool.
like objects in the nursing home, and he plays them with these patients.
I would fucking
That's
love.
cool,
Who,
man.
let me tell you something. If you've ever been to these facilities,
Yes.
they are boring.
Absolutely.
So
There's,
sad.
They have stuff to do, but it's really nothing like this, because I would enjoy even doing the games that this guy is doing.
Dude, that's the
This
best.
guy
He's
is
figured
doing.
it out.
He's a super creative dude. He's having this guy throw a beanbag against his exercise ball. This
Balloons.
cardboard thing.
Oh, that one's
They're
so good.
basically games that are fun. They can be competitive and improve dexterity and cognitive function, kind
Oh,
of
good
all
for
at the
him.
same time,
That's
which is
super cool.
something more that maybe like an occupational therapist or physical therapist would be doing. But this guy's obviously going way above and beyond, because I guarantee you they are not fucking paying him
No.
to do this
No.
shit.
They're
This
not.
is outside of all of
Yeah.
the stuff that he normally has to do.
Yeah.
And he just find time to spend with the patients doing these games.
That's
so
cool,
But you know
man.
what?
as someone that is around a lot of these facilities, and like, this is super cool, man. And
I would love to
if
have,
there's
like,
an
a birthday
angel on
party.
earth, it's this social worker doing this stuff, man.
Where's he from?
I don't know. It doesn't even say. There's not
That's-
a lot of information there. Anyway, social worker that works at the nursing home. You,
You
are
are
the
the
baby doll of the week. All right.
Mine
better.
was weak.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. And if you guys know anybody that carves their names into the Colosseum, show them this
If
episode.
you guys want to see a celebrity fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg,
Show 'em
them
this episode.
If you guys know anyone that's 6 foot tall and looking for a date,
Show 'em
this
this
episode.
episode.